What is UP, everyone, and welcome back. You know the drill. We're here to dive deep into the juiciest, most mind-blowing rumors and leaks that are shaking up the worlds of gaming and entertainment. Forget everything you thought you knew, because today, the lines between reality and a certain iconic yellow cartoon have officially been DOH. Bled over. Get ready to have your collective minds absolutely blown, because what we've uncovered about the upcoming Fortnite mini-season is far more massive, more detailed, and frankly more sensational than any single leak we've seen all year. We're not just talking about a couple of new skins, people. We're not talking about a simple LTM. No, what the data miners have unearthed this week is proof of a full-scale, reality-bending invasion from the one and only town of Springfield. And at the heart of this chaos, a mythic weapon leak that promises to be one of the most unique, hilarious, and potentially game-breaking additions the Battle Royale island has ever seen. For years, the whispers have persisted. The Simpsons and Fortnite, a dream crossover, a clash of titans, a licensing nightmare. But as the days count down to the end of the current season, the evidence has moved from mere speculation to an avalanche of leaked assets. And the most recent treasure trove reveals not just the map overhaul, not just the Battle Pass skins, but the true power behind this animated apocalypse. Imagine the entire Chapter 6 island, the familiar landscapes, the beloved points of interest. They are all about to be completely replaced. Not just reskinned, not just sprinkled with yellow. We're talking a total structural, aesthetic, and architectural takeover. Data files confirm we are entering a fully cel-shaded, 1:1 scale, or as close as the engine can handle, recreation of Springfield, USA. We're going to be dropping onto the iconic streets where Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie have lived their lives for decades. Think about the possibilities. Landing on the roof of 742 Evergreen Terrace, battling for loot inside the Quickie Mart, or scoping out rivals from the spire of the First Church of Springfield. The files show key POIs like the Springfield nuclear power plant. And you know that's going to be a major hotspot. Perhaps the new home of the Vault, Moe's Tavern, and even the local elementary school. The detail in the leaked map is insane, suggesting multiple layers of verticality and secret areas we've never had before. This isn't just a mini-season, this is a whole new dimension of Fortnite. And speaking of dimensions, let's talk about the characters. The Battle Pass alone, according to these leaks, is an animated feast. We've got Homer Simpson, likely the Tier 1 skin, maybe with an unlockable Donut Homer style, complete with a pink frosted back bling. We're seeing files for Marge Simpson, potentially with an unlockable power plant worker style. But hold on, the leakers say it gets weirder. We're getting classic Fortnite skins in Simpsons drag. Yes, you heard that right. Expect to see your favorite banana, Peely, but with the unmistakable yellow hue and wide-set eyes of a Springfield native, maybe even styled as a mascot for Duff Beer. The creativity is off the charts. We're talking Fortnite lore mixing with Simpsons lore in a way that's going to break the internet. But the real shocker, the absolute headline grabber, is the mythic weapon. Every season has one. That legendary, build-breaking, game-changing piece of weaponry that instantly becomes the meta. For the Simpsons season, the leak suggests the mythic will be tied to a certain highly anticipated NPC boss, Sideshow Bob. Imagine the setup. You have to track down Sideshow Bob, maybe somewhere near the old Springfield prison, or perhaps, and this is a juicy piece of speculation based on the files, in an elaborate, constantly shifting maze of rake piles. The boss fight itself is rumored to be less about brute force and more about puzzle solving and environmental traps, a nod to Bob's hyper-intellectual yet cartoonishly clumsy nature. Now, for the prize, the mythic Sideshow Bob's rake. Yes, you read that correctly. The mythic weapon is a rake. But this is no ordinary garden tool, people. This is a mythic rake, imbued with the full, absurd, comedic power of the Simpsons universe. The leaked files suggest this is a dual-function, potentially game-breaking mythic item that will flip the current meta on its head. Function 1. The Sideshow Bob Stomp. Forget your assault rifles and tactical shotguns for a moment. This rake is primarily a mobility and crowd control device. When used in melee, it has a unique ability, a powerful, high-damage stomp attack. But here's the genius part. Every time you stomp, it triggers a temporary area of effect stutter on your opponents. Think of it like a localized miniature stun grenade that messes with their movement for a crucial second or two. The animation, which leakers say is fully implemented, shows your character stepping on the tines of the rake, flinging the handle up, and having it slap them in the face. A moment of pure comedic chaos that deals damage and disrupts enemy aiming and movement. Imagine rushing a full squad, stomping your rake, and watching all 4 enemies briefly stumble over themselves in cartoonish agony. It's a direct reference to one of the show's most enduring gags, turned into a powerful combat tool. Function 2. The Springfield Sprout. This is where the rake goes from funny to strategic terror. The secondary fire, which consumes a small amount of material, say 10 wood or stone, allows you to rapidly plant a deployable environmental hazard. A classic, almost invisible rake trap. Like a high-tech version of a caltrops or a deployable spike trap, these rakes are meant to be deployed near build fights, around corners, or in high-traffic choke points. When an enemy steps on a planted rake trap, it deals a moderate amount of damage, launches them a short distance backward, and most crucially, applies a short but devastating speed reduction debuff. This is an absolute nightmare for late-game circles and build battles. You build a 4-story fortress? I'm deploying rake traps all around the base, and the second you touch the ground, you're stumbling into the storm. This weapon doesn't just eliminate, it humiliates and controls the flow of the entire battlefield. The sheer absurdity and tactical depth of this mythic item is what makes this leak so sensational. It's not a laser gun or a super punch. It's a rake. It perfectly captures the spirit of The Simpsons, taking the mundane and turning it into something utterly ridiculous and completely unforgettable. This mini-season, scheduled to bridge the gap between Chapter 6 and Chapter 7, is shaping up to be more than just a collaboration. It's an interactive love letter to a television icon, wrapped in a tactical, chaotic battle royale package, with leaked information also pointing to Homer's pink sedan as a drivable vehicle skin, Kang and Kodos as a mysterious pair of menacing alien NPCs, and even the iconic Duff Beer as a potential consumable item that grants a short shield boost, but maybe slightly impairs your vision, of course. This is truly the most ambitious Fortnite event ever conceived. The Fortnite Island is about to be wiped clean and replaced by the single most recognizable cartoon landscape in history. The stakes are huge, the laughs are guaranteed, and the mythic weapon? A simple garden rake that is poised to become the most feared item in the game. This leak isn't just news, it's a forewarning. Get ready to drop into Springfield, grab your favorite yellow character, and above all else, watch your step. You never know when Sideshow Bob's vengeance, in the form of a perfectly placed garden tool, will strike. That is a wrap on today's massive news break. We'll be keeping our eyes glued to the data miners and Epic Games' every move. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our deep dive on the Springfield Sprout Rake Strategy Guide, coming next week. Until then, stay safe, keep your builds high, and for the love of all that is yellow, watch out for the rakes. Peace out.